So in today's video, I want to talk about the Flip 4. Now, when I do my videos, I like to write a script so I don't lose track of what I want to say. And I don't really write a script word for word, I do little bullet points so I don't lose track. I think this is the first phone that I don't even need to write a script. In fact, I'm not even going to look at the computer. I know exactly what I want to say because this phone is so damn good. It's insane. So why folding phones, right? Why even consider a folding phone? Well, I don't know about you, but for me, look, okay? I'm tired of this. These never change. Every single year, what really changes? Nothing. What, you get a different camera design? Okay. You get maybe a smaller, well, my iPhone's not turned on, but you get maybe a smaller notch. Okay, that's cool. What about this one? The Pixel 6a. Well, you get a slightly different design camera bar from the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro. Same thing. What about the S22 Ultra? A beast of a phone, but it's really the S21 Ultra with a different camera sensor, upgraded cameras, upgraded battery, a different camera layout. The screen is basically the same. If you put the S21 Ultra and the S22 Ultra together, they basically look like the same phone from the front. That's why you get the Flip or the Fold. Now, when Samsung no, that's a bad idea. That's gonna fall. Now, when Samsung released the Flip 3, I loved it. In fact, I really loved it, okay? But it had downsides that just made it seem like it was an afterthought that they even released the phone. The battery life was the worst out of any phone that I've ever used. I mean, I was lucky if I got 3.5 hours of screen on time. And what, for $1,000 that it cost? That's just unacceptable to spend $1,000 and only get 3.5 hours of screen on time. The charging was also at 15 watts. Again, really slow for the price and for even the time period that it came out in. The Flip 4 fixes all those issues. In fact, even as far as the screen goes, because many people, especially on Reddit, were posting pictures of the Flip 3 and the Fold 3, and the screen protector along where the crease is was starting to peel away and actually crack the actual screen protector. It had a ton of issues. Now this time, Samsung did say that the adhesive is a lot stronger this time, as well as the actual screen is 45% stronger as well. So you're getting a more durable phone. You're getting a phone that has 25 watts of charging, which is crazy fast. I mean, I have a 25 watt Samsung charger. This phone charges stupid quick. But not only that, the battery life is actually really good, especially because Samsung put in a new battery profile in the performance setting. So as you guys see there, we do have standard and light mode. If you put it to light mode, it supposedly decreases the processing speed, but I honestly do not notice any difference in speed, and especially with the Fold 3, the Fold 4. Man, these names, huh? The Fold 4, I also have it on light mode. I don't notice any speed decrease, but the battery life dramatically increases. That's just from what I noticed. So that already fixes only two issues that the Flip 3 had. Now, of course, there are some weird things about the cover display of the Flip 4. For example, if you want to set an alarm, the cover screen shows you that you can set the alarm, right? But then when you actually click on it, look, I'm gonna show it right here. When you click on it, it tells you to open the phone. So, hey, Samsung, why? Why even have it on the cover display if you have to open the phone to get to it anyway? Yeah? That's a little weird, don't you think? So, there are some weird things like that, but they don't really take away from the actual experience, because an alarm, once you set it, you kind of forget it. You're not constantly playing around with the alarm. So, fine, I'm willing to excuse that, and plus, Samsung, can you just bring it over in a software update? I mean, what's really the point of having a cover display if you still need to open the phone to access what the cover display allows you to see, but not access from the cover display? But Mark, what about the cameras? The cameras are so bad on the Flip 4. They're old and they're bad. And really? They're old and bad, huh? Let's take a look, shall we? Dude, I swear, these cameras are not only the opposite of what people are saying. These cameras are insane. I mean, dude, like, I have no words. They are really good, okay? I'm never listening to anyone before a phone comes out ever again, because everyone kept saying that that if you want great pictures, you got to get the Fold 4. You got to get the Fold 4. And then in my head, I'm like, but damn it, I really like the comfort of the Flip 4. So I have both phones now. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I have both phones, and I like this phone better. I like it better. It's way more comfortable. And the cameras, as you guys saw, dude, they are good enough. Not even good enough. They are excellent. There's no issues with the cameras, with photos and video. The video also looks good. It goes up to 4K 60, and the front-facing camera, aka the selfie camera, only does 4K 30. You know, that's fine, I guess. You know, I'm not really a big selfie shooter, so whatever. And another thing that I thought was a gimmick, but I actually ended up using yesterday for the first time, is flex mode. I was on a video call with someone, so I have my laptop right here. You guys don't see it because it's off camera. I have my laptop right here. Someone video called me on WhatsApp. So I opened the phone, and at first, out of instinct, I propped up the phone against my laptop screen. And then I'm like, hey, am I stupid? I have flex mode. So I just did this, put the phone down on the table, angled it upward, and that's it. Hands-free video calls. That is super sweet, and I was actually super impressed, and so was the other person, because I took a picture with my iPhone, and then I sent it to her, and then she's like, oh, damn, that's really cool. I'm like, right? So, boom, there you go. That's how you get a girl. No, it's not. Don't spend $1,000 on a phone just to get a girl. It's not gonna work. So flex mode is super cool, but there are gimmicks to flex mode. Let's just be honest, okay? Like the whole trackpad thing. Hang on, I'm gonna show you guys. This is so funny to me. I have no idea who this is for, but okay. So, hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys a B-roll of it. So you can have the bottom screen be a trackpad, and then the top screen is is your actual screen. You also get a little mouse, and you can scroll up and down with your two fingers. Now, I don't know who this is for, guys. This how big is this upper screen? Like what? 3 inches? I think. Who's going to be browsing the web on a 3-inch display using a trackpad that's also not even the full size of the actual bottom half of the display? It's not even the full size of the display. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm just not thinking of a use case for it. But if you enjoy it and you like it, dude, that's awesome. That means you get to enjoy more features than I do. I personally don't see the reason for it, but it's there. I mean, maybe, this doesn't have Samsung DeX, so maybe Samsung was like, just put in a trackpad, they won't know the difference. So there are some gimmicks to flex mode, but other unique factors of flex mode is, like I said, you can video chat with someone, you can prop up the phone on some sort of table and take a group selfie, or even record a YouTube video filming yourself. I mean, there are honestly great features about this phone, and of course there are gimmicks. Another accidental thing that I figured out yesterday when I was watching a movie in bed is that if you're watching a movie like this, which I hope you are, I mean, if you're watching a movie like this, what? But you're watching a movie like this, and that's what I was doing, and since the phone is so long, it actually enhances the quality of the surround sound or stereo sound. So I was watching a movie, and then in the movie, someone knocked on the door, and it came from this speaker, but it sounded like it came from over here. So I was like, instinctively, I was like, huh? Like, who's knocking on the door? And then I realized it was actually in the movie. So at a certain length away from you, it honestly, like, no BS. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not kidding you guys. It feels like the sound is coming from around you just because of how long the phone is. And of course, you get a speaker here as the earpiece, and you get a speaker here. So it's just a weird little effect that because the phone is so long. As you guys know, for stereo to work properly, the speakers need to be as far away as possible from each other. That's the whole point of stereo. So, I don't know. I love this phone. I have the Fold 4, and again, I am going to be doing a review on this, so stay tuned for that. I love this beast. I mean, this thing is a monster. But this is it. Not only are you saving $800 by picking this phone up, but it's nice, man. When I'm running, I run with shorts on. I like to bring my phone with me, and of course, I'm not going to run with my phone in my shorts. So I grab my phone like this, and I just go for a run. That's it. And you don't even feel it in your hands. It kind of just sits perfectly in your hand. With this beast, if I'm running, I have a feeling someone's going to call the cops on me and say I have a weapon in my hands, you know? This thing's a tank, but I love it though. So it's just for two different people, but for me personally, I really prefer just the comfort of having this phone. You open it up, you get a normal phone. You close it, you get a nice cover display that shows just enough information, including notifications that came in. So you're still getting information from the cover display. Do I want it to be bigger? I mean, sure, why not? But I like it just the way it is, to be honest. So if you're tired of the same looking phones every year with just a different camera layout, a different notch, or some software features that are locked to one model but not the other model because they want to oversell you, and not oversell you, but they want you to buy the better phone. If you're tired of that and you just want a fun new experience with insane cameras that are good enough for most people, and battery life that is good enough for most people, and charging that is really fast, and you just want a fun phone, links will be down below if you guys want to pick this phone up. I'm telling you, I think I get it now, you know? I get it. I understand folding phones or flipping phones or whatever kind of phone you want to call this. I get it now. Man, I just like it so much. And it's so thin. I mean, that's insane. That is literally, that's stupid. It's so thin that it's stupid, you know? I love it. Samsung, you did it, dude. You did it. And thank you for listening to your customers and actually improving the things that a lot of people wanted you to improve from the Flip 3 and the Flip 2 and the original Flip with the horrible tiny little screen on the front. That was just bad, dude. But this phone's it, dude. So do you guys have any questions on the Flip 4? If you do, definitely drop them down below. I'll answer as many as I can. So if you'll excuse me, I want to go play with the Flip 4. I'm going to go take some more pictures, some more videos, and just have a good time with it. It sounds like I'm going on a date with it. Jesus. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a good one. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.